Time change was yesterday. Unless they didn't change all their clocks.
Exactly. And that's okay. I like the time change once it kicks in, but not the first.
This one's a hard one.
It's really hard. It was kind of nice,
especially for the dogs.
I know. They're like, we're dying. Okay, since today's about core balance, I want you to really press all of your toes down into the mat equally. And this is actually something I learned on the cruise. Try to put equal weight across the ball of your foot, the heel, the outside arch, and the inside arch. And even though the inside arch isn't touching, pretend you're pushing down with equal weight. Because I know in yoga sometimes they talk about the four corners of the feet, but this is more pressing straight down and spreading that weight everywhere. And then just inhale and stretch. And I want you to interlace those fingers and just gently lean backwards, opening up the chest, the solar plexus. And then take a really big inhalation and glide the hands to heart center. And then root down again through the whole foot. Lengthen through the back, press the tailbone down. Big inhalation, and then just push and glide those hands straight down to the floor. And since it's your first forward fold, it doesn't matter if they actually touch or if your legs are straight. Good morning, Jenna. Good morning. Just feeling the length in the back and the legs. And then just straighten and bend one leg at a time, opening it up. And then moving those hands to a prayer position down here, and then just roll it up. So it's not the flat back, it's a roll up and then rolling those hands to heart center again. Beautiful. And then root down, whole foot, inside arch, outside arch. Extend it up. And then grab that right wrist and just lean a little bit to this side. And it's not the full, yoga lean. This is just waking your body up. And then rolling just that upper body to the other side and switching the hands and giving yourself a gentle pull right there. And then you're going to roll it around back to that first side again, and then all the way back up. And this time it's the flat back fold over as you press and you fold all the way down. Hopefully your hands are a little closer to the floor. And then walk those hands forward, keeping those heels on the floor. So it's not really a down dog, it's just a forward fold, kind of holding and touching. Then step those feet into a gentle down dog. Feet and hands same distance apart. And I want you to rock left and right. So you're just feeling that stretch on top of the hips, feeling that balance. Because today is all about balance, core. Balancing yourself left to right. Move your gaze right to your thumbs. Firm the low belly and just come high on the toes and down on the heels. High on the toes, down on the heels. 2 more times, just really warming every joint, every muscle. Then hold it high up and drop those knees to the floor, all the way down, keeping the toes under you. Then walk your hands back and sit on your heels with your toes tucked under, so you're really stretching. And it's uncomfortable, yes.
I don't know if I can sit.
No, that's okay. Just put as much pressure on as you can take. Yeah. No, that's okay. And just breathe. And just literally spend 20 seconds trying to be in the moment. Being with the breath. Feeling the opening up of the soles of the feet and the toes. Good. Inhale up. And then you're going to exhale and press those palms forward, coming back to those hands and knees and tucking the toes under. And this time sit back on the tops of the ankles. And then slide your weight back a little bit and kind of pedal those knees up and down. So this time you're stretching the top of the ankle and the top of the foot, opening it up through there. Yes. And if you're really flexible, you can walk those arms back further. Lift those knees up more. Just whatever feels good. And then take both knees back down. Slowly glide the hands forward, back to your hands and knees. Tuck those toes under and just lift those knees about 3 inches off the floor. Keep your gaze forward, finding your core. And I want you to circle the hips, but as you do so, I want you to really think about the cat-cow motion in your spine and your core. And being slow and focused makes this really challenging. Keep the neck long, and then reverse that motion. Good morning. Sorry. So you're really circling it around, finding it deep inside. And this builds so much heat right away. And then just cat-cow the spine right there. Keep breathing. 2, 1. And then press it back into your down dog. This time really drop those heels. Stretch into those hamstrings. Balance the neck between the shoulders and walk the hands towards those feet and grab the elbows and really hang. Focus on feeling the weight of the upper body. So at the very beginning, we talked about weight in the heel, ball of the foot, inside arch, outside arch, equally. Push into every toe, especially the pinky toes. Look down at your toes. Make sure they're all gripping. If one of your toes is crooked, you can use your fingers and straighten them out too. Telling them where to go, because our feet get so smashed in shoes, our toes forget how to be. How to be toes. Then move your hands up to your waist and just grab your waist. Feel the weight of your head as you push your shoulders away from the ears. And you should feel different stretching in your neck. Firm that belly. Inhale. And on a long, slow exhale, move the chest forward, flat back, coming all the way up, feeling those hamstrings and those glutes. And then raise those arms up. Keep pressing down with those toes. Lift up. You're not going to go back yet. Lift up. And then keep the arms down with that same lifted feeling. Just like you were going to arch back. Feel the lift. Root down more. Find those inner thighs, squeeze them towards each other. Good. Take those arms down. Inhale and reach as far away as you can from your body. Far, far, far. Inhale and reach up. If you could come up any more, it means you sunk a little. I sunk. Move your hands to your hips. Gaze forward. See if you can keep that lift. That's that stretch. That's that inner work. Arms down. Try to maintain the lift again. Inhale up. Look and lift. See if you can lift anymore. This time forward fold, reaching out, fingertips as far away as you can. All the way down. Walk those hands forward into a down dog. I'm going to switch and face the same way as you guys. Take that right leg up gently. Square the hips, square the shoulders. Now I want you to focus on that left leg. Focus on the left leg's heel reaching towards the floor, the knees straightening. Bend your right knee, look under your right arm, and lift that right hip so you're getting a really deep, deep, deep stretch. Push out the floor away with the hands. See if you can create more space in your ribs. Square the hips, straighten that right leg. Focus on the left leg again, tightening. Good, now take that right leg all the way through. Drop your left knee down. Keep the toes under. And I want you to straighten that right leg. Keep it nice and square. Center that weight. Don't sink too far to the left. And then move it forward, opening up that hip. Deep breath. And then push it back. Try to ground those right toes. And then move it forward. And keeping it forward, tightening that left knee. Taking that left arm out in front and reaching as long as you possibly can, fingers to heel. Stretch and breathe. Drop that hand down, square it up. Just like we did in the beginning, I want you to circle the hips, focusing on the cat-cow feeling of that low back, inner abdominal muscles. So it's small and tight. And then reverse it so that left leg is nice and tight. Inner belly work. Loosening it all up, then drop it down. This time take the right arm and pull right fingertips to left heel. Tighten through the back of the knee. I'm just going back one little step. This time take that left arm out and meet it so you've got both arms. Pretend you're holding a ball between those hands. You're isometrically squeezing. You're pressing. Now on the next inhale, raise that ball up. Right there. Yes. And today is all about balance or lack thereof. And after being on a boat, I have zero balance. Because the whole house is rocking. Take those arms out to the side. Energy through those arms. Do not move the arms independently. Move your upper body as one and see how far you can twist, which really isn't as far as we think we can. Now move the arms independently and twist and open it up. Feel the difference? Take that right arm, swoop it down, have it meet the front arm, grab that ball, lift it up, and reach it all the way down. Step into your down dog, and breathe. Both heels reaching towards the floor, tailbone up. Keeping that tailbone as lifted as you possibly can, walk the hands towards the feet and forward fold. Get in a little deeper in those hamstrings. Relax the head, stretch to the back of the neck. Pick up all those toes, then root them down. Make sure the feet are in line with each other. And then walk those hands forward into that down dog again. This time take the left leg up and focus on the right leg, the press of the heel, the tightening of the knee. Square the hips, square the back. You'll feel the hamstring different when you're square. Now bend that left knee, look under the left arm, lift that left hip, twist, stretch through the belly, stretch through the solar plexus. Square it back up, replant that right leg, and then you're going to take that left leg, peel it all the way through, tuck in, drop that right knee, keeping the toes tucked under, and I want you to press back. Stay square, stay balanced. Breathe. Pressing it forward. Moving into that hip, shoulders down, belly up. Press back. Really opening up deep through those muscles. So you might feel it, but then choose to move yourself in a tiny bit more. And then lunge forward. Same thing, find the place where you feel it, then scoop that belly in and move in a little more. And then tightening that back knee, firming the organs in against the spine. Find a little bit of motion through those core muscles. And then reverse it. And you'll find as you move, when you're moving deeply, it really disrupts your breathing because you're contracting all those muscles in there, and it messes with the diaphragm. And find a low spot. Same arm as leg. Pull. Reach through the heel. Tighten that knee. And drop it down. Adjust if you need to adjust. Take the left arm out. Pull. And then take both arms out again like you're holding a ball. Tighten that right knee. Yes, there's a lot going on in that left hip, but stay tight. And on your next inhalation, raise up. Stretch the front of the body. Relax the back of the neck, tighten those arms. Pull them out by reaching those fingertips towards the wall. Good, moving your body all as one piece. See how far you can twist. And then really twisting, pulling that left arm back hard, using that rear delt to pull it. Then sweep that left arm underneath, both hands in front, shoulders right above the hips. Pick it up. Reaching it down. And stepping right back into your down dog. Breathe. Press those heels down. Now this time I want you to close those big toes together. The heels can be apart, but close the big toes together. Come up on those toes. Raise the heels up. Tip that tailbone up high. Keeping the tailbone up high, slowly drop the heels back to the floor. Come up on those toes one more time. Drop the knees down to the mat, moving your gaze between your thumbs, checking and making sure every single finger is wide. Now, you're going to inhale, and then you're going to exhale, jump into Malasana. So it looks like this. Inhale, and then exhale. Perfect. And if you need to come up, come up. Good. What I want you to do is lift those toes. Do what we did at the beginning. Root down with the toes. The ball of the foot. Push with the big toe ball of the foot to lift that arch. Push down with the inside arch, outside arch. Heel, toes. Push those knees away with your arms. Perfect. Perfect. It's just stretching and breathing and being, and then you're going to straighten your right arm. Just hang there, Karen. And open that left arm. Just move your gaze to the left. Take that left arm behind your back. Try to grab onto that thigh. Take that right arm, reach it around your ankle. If you can clasp hands, great. If not, just hang. And then back to the center. straighten that left arm. We're almost there. Hang with it. Take that right arm up. Just gaze right. Wrap the left arm around. Wrap the right arm around. If you can touch, if you can grab, if you can do none of the above, it doesn't matter. It's about being with that discomfort and hanging. Come on, back to center, hands down. Inhale. Exhale, straighten those legs, parallel feet, forward fold. Feet probably on each side of the mat, or about that far apart. Now lengthen the back of the neck, tighten those knees up a bit more. Isometrically find those inner thighs by squeezing those legs a little bit towards each other. Take your right toe, turn it out. Take your right hand, put it on the shin right below the knee. Straighten it. Now as you're here, externally rotate both thighs. So you're pulling your inner thighs forward. Perfect. See how your body is nice and forward? I want you to twist it up and then shift those hips forward and your ribs back. So it's like you're between two panes of glass and they're squishing you front and back. Now you're going to take that right hand and just find how low you can go. And then slide all the way up. Again, squishing yourself between two panes of glass. Oh, you should really feel a deep stretch in that side as you come down. And using your breath, I want you, and keeping your inner thighs active. And it's just like those hip circles, so much harder when you're really deeply focused. And then your very last time, stay as low as you comfortably can. I'm not comfortable all the way down. Opening that chest, wrapping that arm behind your back, trying to find that thigh again, twisting and lifting that chest. I think you could all hear my back on that one. Perfect. Now taking that bottom arm, just grabbing it there. Inhale. Exhale, find those inner thighs and pick it up. Turn that foot parallel. Peel those arms out to the side. Palms forward. Lengthen through the back. Glide it up. Good. Really reach. Slide back then by leaning those hips forward. No crunching in the low back. Hold that ball between your hands. Then raise it back up. And then reach that ball as far forward, lifting the tailbone as far up as you can go. Perfect. Hang down here, grab those elbows, release. Now instead of just relaxing, push down, drive those elbows towards the floor. Give yourself even more of a push. So it's not a ballistic bounce, but you're like pushing into it and feeling it. Then let it go. Hands to the floor, turn that left foot out. Find both inner thighs, squeeze those knees, take the left hand below that knee, and just straighten up with your body forward. Now find that nice arch, that nice swoop in your back. Keeping it up, and then press it by rocking those hips forward. So you're really taking that right hip and you're really pressing it forward. You're really taking the pubic bone and pressing it forward. Glorious. And finding those inner thighs, keeping power. See if you can slide down a little bit, staying between those two panes of glass. Now this really works all of the stuff in the side. Big inhalation and then slowly just using those muscles in the side and in the hamstrings, inner thighs, up and down, I want you to be aware of where it's working and where it's stretching. So you go from a work, and then like right there, I start really stretching. And again, slower the better, because you can't jump over any of those tough places. When we move fast, we use momentum to carry us through those little areas where we're not quite tight or strong enough. And when we're slow, we have to push through it, finding those inner thighs, nice strong legs, all 10 toes down, then hold it here and really flatten and stretch. Press. Take that right arm behind you. Open. Move the solar plexus forward. Take that left arm, grab forearms. Using the core, pick it up. Turning that foot in. Peeling those arms out. Inhale up and lean the hips forward. Then lift the chest up and open the throat and the neck. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, glide hands to heart center. Find those inner thighs. So it should feel like you're standing an inch above the ground because you're squeezing and you're hovering and you're holding yourself up. Watch my thighs. This is just relaxing and standing. That's pulling it in. Relax and stand. Pull it in. So it's a pelvic floor lift. It's the Mula Bandha lock. So you're locking right there. Perfect. Now, without losing that lock, turn both feet out to whatever's comfortable for you. Find, relax, and then walk. Isometrically pull those legs towards each other, finding the inner thighs, soften the knees. Perfect. Take those arms out into your starfish. And now, keeping the energy in those thighs, we're going to slide it down into horse. So feel that back staying long and staying lifted. Feel your feet making good contact. So we're going to come up into starfish, turning those feet parallel. Finding those inner thighs and then down into horse again. And you'll find the distance that works for you. And then cycle between your starfish and your horse a few times. Finding your core, finding your center. And then push your edge. See if you can go down without losing it or without losing your ability to come up. And then sit right into that. Perfect. Now keeping that right leg strong and grounded, lifting that arch, you're going to take that right elbow to that knee. And you're just going to open up. So this is like your malasana, except you're standing. Now you're going to take that left arm and that left leg, and you're just going to shoot that left leg straight and parallel. Good, so you're in your extended side angle. Now, the strength on extended side angle is on the right side of your body, not the left, the right. So root both feet and find the strength in the right ribs. Lift that right side longer. Arch it this way a little bit more. Perfect, keeping that arch now reach. Good. Picking it all the way up to keep the legs there. Moving it into your warrior two. Find the strength there. Squeeze those back muscles. Push those arms into the arm sockets. They need to adjust, but stay very grounded. And then I want you to lean and stretch that right side. Touch below the knee and shoot that arm straight up. Deep breathing. to your warrior two. Nice and focused. Both palms up. Lean by the strength of the right side. Take that elbow on the right side down and press into that extended thigh. Beautiful. Now take that left arm around to your waist. Turn that left foot out and come right back into your horse. Come up into starfish. Make sure your body is nice and strong. Readjust. Breathe. Open into your horse. Finding a nice strong position, rooted through the glutes. Just slowly, strength on the left side now. Take it down. Reach. So this is like your malasana. And then turn it parallel. Move into your extended side. So find that left side of your waist. Breathe and extend. You can arch it a little. Pressing it nice and low. Taking it all the way up. And moving it into your warrior. Adjusting whenever you need to adjust. Reaching that arm behind you, below the knee. Left finger straight to the ceiling. Find the length and the strength in that left side. Keeping the power in that left side, pulling it right back to your warrior. And then reaching both palms up, extending here, but again, the strength is on that left side. Dropping that left elbow down. Now don't go, and relax.
Too late.
Push away with that arm to find the length on that left side. And then take that right arm as you pull that right foot in to a horse. And then shift your shoulders back over your hips. Come on up to starfish, parallel feet. Inhale and reach up. Now keep that lift and move your hands to your waist. Push off that waist. Find those inner thighs, squeeze. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold, lifting that tailbone, lift, 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 all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Pushing the crown of the head towards the floor. Drop both hands towards the floor, and then push your elbows down. You're not really going to touch your elbows, but you're just pushing towards the floor. Turn that right foot in a little bit more. Turn the left foot out and walk towards that left foot. Walk that left foot so it's completely parallel. Pick up the right heel. Turn that foot parallel. Now take that right foot, raise it up in the air as you walk your hands forward over your left foot. So you're moving towards a warrior three because it's all about balance. Now push through the ball of the right foot, peel those toes back. Balance comes from the core and from not having a floppy core. So lengthen your core, come up, spider tip fingers. Gaze is out, but still along the floor. And then just take that right arm out to the side, airplane arm. We did this similar series just on the floor as a lunge. Drop it down. Now the left arm out, airplane arm. Keep the energy through the ball of the right foot. energy through the waist and the core and the back. Drop it down. Now, take both arms, airplane arms out to the side. Oh, I am still rocking. Do your best, I'll do my best. And then both hands down. Glide that right foot in next to the left foot. Big toes together, ankles apart, grab the elbows. Forward fold and press the body towards the thighs. Hands to the floor, step that right foot back to the other side of the mat. And then turn your left foot in, turn your right foot parallel. Wide leg forward, bend towards the middle, press both elbows towards the floor. Turn the right foot out, turn the left foot in, and start walking towards that right side. And go slow, that foot won't be totally parallel, and that's fine. Just really stretch into those hamstrings. Then when you're ready, really make that foot parallel and spin around, hands balanced on each side of the foot. Come up on those left toes, so lift the left heel. So that is the position, your left foot position with the toes pulled back, the ball of the foot out. That's the runner's track position with the toe pushed under. That's your position in the air. Even though you're not pushing against something like you are on the floor, you're still using this push. So if you rock back on that heel, you push up, and that's the push. So walk those hands forward and keep lifting that foot. Push away in the air. That's why we peel the toes back and push. Find your body, find your core. It's hard not to be floppy, I get that. Raise the left arm out. And drop it down. Really find the core, reach that right arm out. Make sure the neck is in a good position. The shoulders are down, the crown of the head is reaching forward, drop it down. Find everything and take both arms out. Make sure your belly isn't resting on your leg. Do your best. Push away with that foot. Drive. And take both hands down. And glide that foot in next to the right foot. Oh, big toes together, heels apart. Press into that fold a little bit. Walk your hands closer. Press so you feel it. Take that left foot, step it back across the mat. Then pivot and walk to the front. Both feet parallel. Put the hands on the floor nice and rooted. And drop those knees down. And take a second in child's pose to rebalance and ground. We did a lot of standing stuff. Now we're going to really root in and find the balance on the floor. Everyone thinks of balance standing, and that's true. But we're going to do some balance here on the floor. Walk those hands back. Find your hips, shoulders, and ears in alignment, sitting right up over your heels. And just like we did in the beginning when we did the little rock here, rock up. Make sure that fronts of those ankles are nice and open, and that everything is flowing and connected. Perfect. Now find that position. Take that right right hand to the floor behind you. Now, just like in the side lean, you don't collapse to the side that you're leaning on. The strength is on that side, so you're scooping up. Notice the difference in my body between that and that. Okay? So pick it up. The strength is on the right. Inhale. Exhale and press those hips forward. You can look up towards that hand, or you can gaze out to the right, whatever is comfortable for you. Now press those knees down into the floor. Press the hips forward. Breathe. Taking that left arm, reach it towards the back wall. Now I want you to swoop as you come down on your hips towards the floor, pulling it through to child's pose, and then tapping that left arm on the floor and raising it up on this side. Now the strength is on the left-hand side. So really lift and arch through that left-hand side. And yes, you're gonna feel tight. You can look up, you can look over, root those tops of the feet down, root the knees down, press the pubic bone forward. Yes, it's hard. Reach, lean, swoop all the way. Now right behind the toes, press up. Now this time open the heart and reach straight behind you and lift that right shoulder to the ceiling. Now turn towards the right and reach and swoop all the way around. Taking that left hand directly behind the toes. Lean around. And then square it up. So you're pushing that left shoulder towards the ceiling. That right shoulder is anchored. That right arm is pulling in. Head of the right arm is really centered in that right arm bone. Root those knees down. Lift the hips up. Tighten the tush. Big breath. Staying there. Reach into it a little more. Twist and turn. Really make it feel good. Swoop towards the center. And stay in child's pose. And that's hard. Breathe, recover. Now staying here, shift your gaze forward towards those thumbs. That same swooping thing we're going to do from a child's pose all the way forward. So elongate those arms. Pull the head of the arm bones in by pretending you're pulling, you're isometrically dragging your mat towards you. I want you to just pull up and forward. Make sure those hands are about a shoulder distance apart. So you could do a push-up right here. So if you need to adjust, the thumbs are just grazing like the side of your boobs. Keeping those elbows in, press it up. Don't change the position of your hands. Drop into your child's pose. Roll it up through the spine. Reach it out forward. Now as you come down this time, peel. Okay, so you're coming up through cobra, head, chest, solar plexus, then you're rounding into your cat. So cat, round it up, round it up, round it up. When you get to the wiggling on the arms, move that chest forward and cobra down. Good. Cobra up, cobra up. Then, starting with the tailbone, scoop it under and press down. Now start with the tailbone, scoop it under. Roll, stretch when you get to the top, flip, and then it goes pubic bone, belly, solar plexus, red. Cobra up, stay here for a second. We're going to make that more circular. And it's hard, and you might feel awkward, and that's okay. You'll get it. Keep those hands rooted. You're going to roll it up to all hands and knees. Now I want you to drop that right hip forward. Drop the left hip forward. See how you can really twist through that back and the pelvis without moving the knees. Yeah. Perfect. That's where you're going to be. So you're going to take that right hip and you're going to drop it down. Left hip, roll it. Left hip, right hip, right hip, left hip. Left sit, right sit, right hip, left hip, left, right, right, left, last one, left, right, right, left. Now you're going to reverse it. Rock to the right hip, right sit, left sit, left hip, right hip, right, and left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left. Last time. And yes, it's hard because it's a weird connecting thing that we're not used. And then ground it back to the center. Our kinetic chains get in habits. We're used to doing certain things. Having grounded knees and grounded hands is not used to is not movement that we're used to doing. And it's that closed kinetic chain. But with your hands rooted and your knees rooted, there's only so much you can do with our body. And we get locked in. Just move your eyes up and just watch me. We get locked into thinking, on our hands and knees, I can do this, or I can do this, but we don't get into a lot of this, or we'll just do it this way. But adding hip and shoulder is a foreign move for most of us, and it hurts the brain. So that's why this sometimes, to get flowing, doesn't feel like it's flowing, because we just don't have neural pathways for it. But it's really important to create those. Come on up to your hands and knees, tuck those toes, lift up into your down dog. Really walk those toes under, tighten those legs, give your calves a really good stretch. Lift all 10 toes up, and then root them down, pinky side first. Really pressing through those heels. Now we're going to balance by raising that right leg up, and we're going to try that same kinetic movement, but with one leg up, so it should give us more movement. So you're going to lift that right foot as far as you can, then you're going to pull it in to the left elbow, then to the right elbow, and circling it straight back. Tuck it in, left elbow, right elbow, reach it back. Breathe, left elbow, come forward on those hands, right elbow, and back, last one, left elbow, right elbow, and back. Now you're going to take it to the right elbow first, so it comes forward, right, left, and back, forward, right, left, and back, and last time, right, left, and back, and then take that same leg into pigeon, and just find a comfortable-ish pigeon for you. I know. Move all your toes, and then do what feels good. If that's lifting or if that's melting, or if that's doing a little bit of both. Do what feels really, really good on your body. Okay, now think. That right leg is your grounded leg. You are grounded from ankle to knee, maybe from knee to hip. Pull the belly in, peel the back up. Take that right arm out to the side. Move that left leg up. Do not put it on the floor. And using the strength of the body right here, raise it up. And yes, you'll need to adjust. And reach. Pull the head of the arm bone on the left side in. Perfect. Take it up. Now I want you to just grab that foot. Squeeze your tush. Make sure there's not an arch. You're pressing the tailbone down. If this is enough, stay. If you can pull it and open, do more. Switch the grip on that foot if you can, so the thumb is up, the pinky is down. And pull it back that way. See how that feels. This is a balancing pose. Then release. Without putting that leg down, glide down. I know.
Yeah.
Take that left leg over the top. Pull both feet to the side. And just sit. Wiggle those toes. If you're suffering, hanging here, don't do anything else. If you can give yourself a lean or a fold, do it. It's about taking yourself right into that edge. Those hands back. Come into a boat pose. If you want to glide the arms up, do. If not, don't. Now lift through the solar plexus. Peel those toes back. Push the toes forward, or ball of the foot forward, toes back. Breathe. Now, this is fancy. We're going to do that rock through, jump back into the push-up position. So it's an inhale, watch first, and then an exhale. Go. Yes. Shift into your down dog. Really root and stabilize. Peel that left leg up. Circle it into the left elbow, right elbow, and peel it back up. Left elbow, right elbow, push back up. Full breath. Make sure you're not getting bunchy and hunchy around your shoulders. The body, side, and then taking that left leg, sliding it into some kind of pigeon that feels amazing for you. Don't forget to breathe. Chest forward, solar plexus strong. Wiggle all your toes. And then find out what feels best for you and do what feels best for you. Being aware of the grounding on the left side. Ankle to knee, knee to hip. Peel yourself up in a cobra. Chest, belly. Breathe. Taking that arm to the side, knowing you're going to have to adjust. Using that glute to lift it up and stay up. Strength on that left side of your body. Pressing up. Square yourself, arm to arm, shoulders down. Perfect. Stretch long. Push the ball of the foot away. Strong on the left side of your body. Pretend you can lift that left arm up and still balance. Bend it in. Grab first with those fingers pointing down, back of your hands at the ceiling. And just lift and push and open. Feel that back. Feel the heart. Feel the balance. Then switch that grip. Where the thumbs to the ceiling, the pinkies are down, and pull back. Again, solar plexus strong. Perfect. Release without dropping that leg. Just slide down. Crossing it over. Pulling both feet to each side of the room. Center. It's all about finding your core in difficult circumstances. Once you find it, and if you don't find it, that's okay, move forward. Part of the awareness about finding your core and grounding and balancing is having the awareness to know when you can't find it. Because it's not something that we can always just say, yep, go ahead and ground, I'm grounded, I feel good now. It's having the awareness to say, nope, I'm still feeling really pissy. And I tried and it didn't work, and I'll try again later, but no, I'm not grounded right now, I'm not centered right now. And then as you get better, sometimes you can figure out, oh, I'm halfway there, or no, only 10% there. But it's about awareness. And when you're ready, peel up from that chest. And moving your hands right back. And just like we did before, move into some kind of a boat. It does not matter what kind. Knees can be bent straight. It's all good. Holding that ball between your hands if you can. Inhale. And then slowly keeping the ball there, lower the feet. And then move that ball slightly towards your forehead. And you're going to come all the way down. And then lay here. And I'm going to switch the light so you guys stay there. And breathe. terribly long, but I just want you to scan your body and find that awareness of where you're balanced, where you're not, where you're comfortable, where you're not. And just be okay with what is. The goal is not perfection. The goal is just being okay with what is. So do about 3 very conscious, very deep, very energetic breaths to wash away any ideas of not being good enough, or not being flexible enough, or not being too sore, being any of those excuses or thoughts that run through our head. I'm not flexible enough, I'm too tight, that didn't work, I didn't do so well, this was hard. And just be with what is. And then when you're ready, tuck those knees up into your chest and hug them. Hug and release. You can circle, give that back a little bit of a massage. And then I want you to rock however many times it takes to come up. And then when you're up, finding that center. And again, 3 conscious breaths of just letting go of beliefs, dead energy. And your last time, as forceful as you can, in and out. Good. Really detox those organs. Hands to your heart center. You might feel a little lightheaded. And namaste. 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 Thank you for being here with the time change.
Thank you.
That's a
It
tough
was good.
one.
I was driving over here and I thought, I could feel that power.